Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Now let's go through the third chapter of geography, that is our changing earth, with some flowcharts. I have made these charts to make the concepts easier to grasp and remember. So please go through it carefully. Please watch this video till the end as I am adding the slides of written question answers at the end. And please like, share and subscribe to this channel to understand the concepts without consuming a lot of time. As we all know, the lithospheric plates of the Earth are moving around slowly, just a few millimeters each year. Now, why these lithospheric plates, which are on the outer shell of the Earth, are moving? It's because of the movement of the molten magma inside the Earth, which moves in a circular manner. Now, two types of movements with two types of forces happen on the surface of the Earth, or we can experience these changes. What are they? Let's see. The interior forces of the earth are called endogenic forces. They are of two types, sudden forces or diastrophic forces. Due to diastrophic forces, the movements like building mountains can happen, and we all know that it is not a work of day or two, but it's a long process. Whereas the sudden forces can make changes very quickly and can cause mass destructions over the surface of the earth, like earthquakes, volcanoes, landslides, etc. While exogenic forces have its agents on work to make the changes through the process of erosion and deposition. The agents are river, wind, sea waves, and glaciers. Now let's discuss the volcano. Look at the picture. The volcano, which happens due to the sudden endogenic forces. A volcano is the vent or opening in the Earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. For example, we can think about a soda bottle. Before we open a soda bottle, the gas is trapped inside. When we shake it, the gas becomes very excited and builds up pressure against the cap. And taking the cap off quickly causes the soda to erupt violently. The same process happens when a volcano erupts through the Earth's crust. Now, the earthquakes. We all know earthquakes. Some may have experienced it also or heard about it from our elders, right? Now, earthquakes, we know that earthquakes are one of the most dangerous natural calamities. It causes mass destruction. It impacts structural damage and geological hazards as well as loss of life, injury, displacement, economic, psychological, and physiological trauma also. It means earthquake affects us physically, economically, socially, and psychologically. Means it actually affects our life in every aspect. It starts at the focus point, which is in the crust, reaches to epicenter, which is above the focus point, and the greatest damage is always near the epicenter. Earthquakes cannot be predicted but can be measured by a machine called seismograph. The unit in which the intensity of an earthquake is measured is called Richter scale. As the earthquakes cannot be predicted, but what we can do, we can take care. We can take some precautions, right? So, what precautions we can take? We can spread the awareness among friends and family members about the earthquakes and its hazardous impacts. Then, what we should do when a earthquake is happening? We should search for a safe spot, stay away from fireplaces, chimneys, and windows or mirrors, as they can cause damage to our health. Then studying animal behavior is one of the point that we are actually looking into, because some animals sense the earthquakes earlier than humans. Two types of movements are always going on the earth. One is erosional and the other is depositional. Due to these slow but consistent movements, major landforms are created on the earth with the time. They have four major kinds of agents for doing this: river, wind, sea, waves, and ice. Let's look at river and wind in this slide. We all know that river does not flow straight in line. It takes twists and turns. These twists and turns forms large bends, they known as meanders. These twist and turns uh, are consistent, and the consistent erosion and deposition forms the landforms like oxbow lake, floodplain, and leaves. The delta is formed due to the decreased speed of the river near the sea. This slow speed breaks the river into several streams, then it becomes slower, and each distributary forms a separate mouth, and the collection of sediments from all mouth is called delta. The work of wind to form landform is majorly found in deserts where erosion causes mushroom rocks, sand dunes, and losses. This flow chart will help you to clear this concept, so please go through it carefully. Now let's take a look at the major landforms created by erosional and depositional movements through the edges, sea waves, and ice. Okay. The deposition and erosion gives rise to coastal landforms. The deposition causes sea cliff, and the sea cliffs then converted into sea caves and sea arches and stacks due to the process of erosion. When we think about ice as an agent to form the landforms, we come to know that deposition causes the glacial moraines and the erosion curve out deep hollows. And once the ice melts, they get filled up with water and become beautiful lakes in mountain. I hope you understand these concepts well. And now take a minute and take screenshots of the written question answers if you need. Thank you.